This video is going to be about all I wanted was a walled unicorn and happily ever after. Here goes. Like, I can't fulfill societal expectations because I'm poor and nobody wants to date a poor person long term for like at least a few months or a few years, and I'm poor and, and just because I'm not being like this, just like I'm just because I'm not being the stereotypical primitive Darwinian alpha male and being all jerk-ish, then people are like assuming the wrong things. Like, cause it matters, while it matters to a large extent being fit, confident, and good looking and well dressed, what matters as well, or a little bit more, is if you have money as well, because if you're poor, you will, like, either you won't get much attention, or if you do, they're just gonna toy with you, just gonna try to abuse you. The women, like, they end up playing with your emotions, stepping all over it, and ruining it, and that's what they want. They want to destroy your logic and reasoning. They want to destroy your goals and dreams so that you can put your goals and dreams in the back burner. And then when you try to opt out of society, then here comes all these other freaks ruining it, because just because you want to choose your goals and dreams, if you want to do science, or if you want to work on like race cars or whatever it is, then what society, they're like, oh look, he's a weirdo, or worse, society is obsessed with two people like getting together and being together forever. But well, sometimes it's not possible, and then society's gonna be like, oh look, he's trying to follow his goals and dreams instead of chasing tail. Oh, he must be groovy, when that's not the case. And then things go downhill. So, but if like a love doll would be a good solution, because she she won't be like, you know, playing with your emotions. She won't be destroying your goals and dreams or hobbies. The love doll will always be there. So, like, you could touch her hair and be with her, and she won't leave you. She won't make you feel like crap. She won't play mind games. She won't put you through shit test. But I can't afford a love doll at the moment. But a love doll and in the future sex robots is an elegant solution to like these current modern problems that we're facing. Combination of factors. And like, yeah, not to mention their hypergamy. But I mean, society is ending and collapsing because instead of promoting maximum goal achievement rates, and it even starts in the school system, even instead of leaving room for your passions and goals and dreams, finding out what you're good at and then helping you achieve those goals and dreams, like where you want to be when you're older, they want to destroy that. Why? Because if they break you, then they could remold you into the monster they want to see in you. And then they're like, see, we're right. He's a monster. But society creates that. Society is like a black hole that sucks all the energy out of you forever, from which there is no return. And then people wonder why I want to opt out of society. And then they want to shame us. Oh, you're a loser. Oh, you're gay. Oh, you're. But it's not. We're not. It takes balls to opt out of society. It takes guts. It takes bravery. Like, and they're like, oh, he must be cold-hearted. No, it isn't. Like, often those who are alone and they don't want to be forced into like a bad relationship. They want a good relationship. Like, because we all probably wanted the happily ever after, the man and the woman together forever with the children and the 23 and a half picket fence. But these feminists, globalists, and hypergamy and human nature has destroyed that little box dream. They destroyed the dream. They destroyed the dream. They destroyed the Disney. And it makes no sense to plug back into the Matrix. It's like they're destroying the very foundations of marriage, and then they still want us to do it. It's like, oh look, lemmings, go run off the cliff, and then one lemming jumps off and expects the other lemmings to jump off, and most of them do. We're not lemmings. We're better than lemmings. We have higher order functional thinking. Like, sex and romance are lower baseline functions. We have higher order functions as well. Like, we have logic, we have goals, dreams, and we maybe society would be better off if they just legalize all, so that we could biohack further. But yeah, this is part of the, think about the mouse utopia experiment, but instead of with mice, it's with humans. We are the beautiful ones, protecting ourselves, taking care of ourselves, keeping to ourselves and our little groups, going our own way, and the beautiful ones were the ones who survived. Likewise, we're gonna be the ones who survive. But maybe society doesn't want us to survive. They want us to die. They want to kill us off and resort to cannibalism. I don't want to live primitive Darwinian society, which destroys biblical teachings, destroys the basic universal basic moralities, destroys intelligence, destroys science, and promotes primitive Darwinian evils such as shoplifting, orgies, murder, all in the name of what? Simple primitive Darwinian hedonistic pleasure, which is evil. They're not they're not focusing on higher order quality happiness, quality utility happiness, goal achievement rates. No, society is valuing quantity over quality of mood, while it is better to value the quality of the happiness. If the happiness is intellectual, higher order happiness, refined, it's better. And on top of that, with the Infinity Dragon and remodifications to our minds, we'll finally change our containers of happiness from slightly leaky buckets, buckets with small holes in it, like colanders. We'll transform it into chalices so that we could fill up and raise the ceiling higher and higher forever, so that we could raise the amount and level of happiness and potential happiness towards super happiness and beyond. And intellectually, so it's going to be intellectually enhanced super happiness. Imagine how you felt like when you taken a modafinil, like your ADHD went away mostly, you had more focus, had better memory, you had better cognitive domains, more wakefulness, you could better use your pre-existing intelligence. Imagine that, and you were more confident and had more energy and mood. Not so much energy, mostly the mood. Imagine that times 1,000 or a million. The millions of orders of magnitudes higher than we could ever imagine possible. Super intellectual, super happiness. And good thing society at large does not know about the Infinity Dragon project and other projects which are part of the abolitionist project, the super project, the abolitionology at 10, and utilinology aims to both erase practically virtually all suffering and raise the potential happiness seeming towards super happiness and beyond. And furthermore, it would, there will be MAOIs and memantine, bromantine, propione, plus future functional equivalents of these psychopharmacology and pharmacology, plus utopian neurosurgery to again transform the colanders, containers of our happiness towards super happiness and beyond. We finally be filled and feel holy and have a godlike mindset. We are the superhumans now. Not yet, but as society collapses and then we can rebuild, we can reshape society in our image, the image of science and super humanity. Then we'll see who's laughing now. You laugh at us while we're human, but will you laugh at us while we're superhuman? I'm tired of suffering. Tired of people saying I'm something, like names and stuff. I'm tired of the name calling. Society is dumb. Society is stupid. Society is like, and it's all shaming tactics. And it's always the same crap. Like, oh, you're a loser. Oh, you're gay. Oh. The society can go fuck itself. This is Handsome Mental.